And Erin and Sheila, 3 voices, 6 hands, and plenty of rhythm, sharing lead and backing vocals, plus a whole lot of percussion. Our adventure together started in the early 90s when we formed a 5-woman a cappella group called the Modest Goddess Choir. Life eventually set us off in different directions, but serendipity clearly had other plans. In 2016, it nudged us back together, and we've been blending our voices and causing good musical mischief ever since with the new Watchdog Blues Band.
Ann Rogers, one of 3 female vocalists for the new Watchdog Blues Band. The 2 women who influenced me most as I was developing as a vocalist were Barbra Streisand and Tina Turner. The commonality between those 2 women was their theatricality and their energy, which I think was most inspirational to me. The biggest challenge that I've personally encountered as a woman in the music industry has been men, quite frankly. I personally overcame it was starting an all-woman vocal group so that we would have charge. And Sheila and Erin were members of that original group. My advice to my younger self would be to accept all challenges. Really research what opportunities you've been given and then dive in head first, because you'll never get a second chance. You don't know what you could be passing up if you don't say yes.
My biggest influences musically as far as women, Chrissie Hynde's first album, The Pretenders, 1979, saw her in a badass red moto leather jacket on the cover, and listening to her play guitar and sing made me realize when I was 14 years old that I could be a badass rock star just like her. So that was my first influence. Then in the 90s, Tracy Chapman, her album was so raw, it was so pared down, and it was magnificent. No bells and whistles, just her and her guitar, and made me think, yeah, I can do that. I can practice, I could get better at my guitar, I can write songs too. I would say as a woman, it would definitely be men, and the way to fix that, and it's still kind of that way, not as much as back in the 90s, but it definitely to get together with other women musicians. It is always the best way, because power through numbers. I took some time off from music to paint, and I would say to my younger self, don't do that, just keep singing through all of those years I did not.
My influences span decades and genres. Tracy Nelson's Down So Low hit me with full force when I was just 13, and Bonnie Raitt's soulful singing and masterful blues guitar set a standard I still admire. Yet no artist has shaped my voice or my heart more profoundly than Linda Ronstadt. Her vocal purity and range, the honesty in her interpretations, became the soundtrack to my life. Its loves, its losses, and its quiet reflections. She helped shape the vocalist I aspired to be, and she continues to inspire the artist I am today. One of my biggest challenges has been working through moments when other musicians didn't fully value my perspective or recognize my strengths as both a woman and a performer. I've met that challenge by strengthening my confidence, improving my vocal technique, sharpening my performance skills so I can shine fully as an artist. Don't be afraid to take chances and be wise with the choices that shape your path. When I was in my early 20s, I had the opportunity to work with a celebrated songwriter and composer. He wanted me to record several of his well-known pieces, including In the Wee Small Hours. But at the time, I just wanted to sing with a rock band. A few years later, Sleepless in Seattle came out, featuring Carly Simon's recording of that very song. It became a hit, and in that moment, I realized just how short-sighted my decision was. The experience taught me the importance of balancing passion with foresight, and a reminder that sometimes the paths we don't take hold valuable opportunities. Thank you, North Jersey Blues Society, for the honor of including us in your celebration of Women's History Month. For our upcoming shows, please visit the new Watchdog Blues Band on Facebook and on the North Jersey Blues Society website.